Hello, heroes. Calthon of the Heroes and Legends, and welcome back to RPG Corner. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. For some reason, it's not. There we go. Welcome back. And we finished Chapter 6, and it was a doozy. There's so many questions, like I said at the end of the last chapter. I don't know where this is going. Did the Imperial Liberation Front get wiped out? Did they stage their deaths? And who the hell is Sharon? So, she Nike swooshed some. She Nike swooshed a robot to death. She's probably stronger than Sarah now that I think about it. Anywho, let's dive right into it. Oh, that's just saving. You're an idiot. Continue. It's about to get real.
In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over.
We're in front of the king and the queen and the princes and the princess.
And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugen III.
Pretty cool looking dude.
Along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the four great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority. And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways.
Shit. That's Cayenne Pepper, who I think is C. I don't know who that is. Oh, wait. That has to be Rognitz's dad. Regnitz, not Regnitz. Not stupid. Ragner's father. That's Angelica's father. It's dark hair, probably. I think that's Eustace's dad over there. I don't know who that one is.
Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly. While Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out, and Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, then a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent.
What?
Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her.
What a fucking dick of a dad.
At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed.
Wow. But she just rebel and say, fuck you, I do what I want.
With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other.
I got to go to your house?
I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Who's he talking to? Is he fourth walling us right now?
Anyway.
Jeez, how many days passed? Festival prep day 1. Okay.
Could I have your attention, please?
Fuck.
It's another
Angelica's
great
not there.
day.
So sad.
Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up. We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Right. What are they putting up there? It's the writing club, it looks like. Oh no, it's more than. There's the fencing club and it's a bunch of clubs. There's Makarov checking things out. He's like, I got my eye on you, kid. There's George. There's Toa. Fuck the vice principal, he's a dick. An elitist dick at that. Okay, Crow, Elliot, and me. I want to thank you all for the effort you've put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. All these things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. You said it, I don't think I realized how much work this would involve. Elliot's merciless taskmaster. A merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. Aha, it's like he unleashes the beast within. Sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Hee hee. Sigh. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Come on, give it up already. Oh boy. Emma's song is really sounding great. Great, I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. The boys will be all under your spell. You guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised at Sam and Eustace, who knew they'd work so perfectly together. And to think, at the outset, I doubted they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, and now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Speak for yourself, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Hee hee. Sounds like you're all having a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt. Oh, Sarah? Of course. My fair lady. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through the end of tomorrow. Really? There's a weight off our shoulders. That's only so much of our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and Class 1's been hogging the auditorium all to themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure or else they could practice. First floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium as far as the practice needs to go. It's even got the stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. I bet you something happens when we go in there. Though every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day at school. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one. You know, a little bird told me 2 people who might be in this room right now had a rather intimate experience that day. Oh shit. Boobs. Ooh, tell me. Well, it's nothing worth mentioning. How did he find out about that anyway? Hee, well, shall we go our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costume should be coming in this evening, so I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations. Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal written in every blank. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta. Were you planning on helping Toa with any last-minute student council stuff, Rain? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'd lend them a hand. I was thinking of looking in on the old schoolhouse while I was out making the rounds, too. That'd be helpful, even though we'll just be using the first floor. We should make sure nothing is shifted around in there. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just ring me on my Arcus. I'd be happy to tag along. Okay, thanks. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plates. All I can say is good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus. Okay. I'll probably, so let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want us to at least try those on today, just to make sure they all fit. If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it. No problem, glad to help out. Okay. Of course, mail mix-up. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside Class 2's second year classroom preparing for the festival. Please come see us if you can help. Bridget, Year 1, Class 2. Reread the comments. Radio Trista. We're doing a special feature at the Radio Trista on the Academy Festival, but we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need for me? For more specifics, come see me at Radio Trista Building. Michael, director at Radio Trista. And slip their minds. Instructor Beatrix. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. Figure they'd probably all be related to the festival in some way. The shops in Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out, though. That's nice of them. Yeah, they do every year. The radio station's even doing a little something for us, too. Alright, see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town, then. Great, that'd be a big help. Hope remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? Crow's been telling me about it. It sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops. That's the idea, yeah, but we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch, though, so for better or worse, we've going to give it all we've got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well, sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh? Just don't know. I've tried calling the Marquise household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be a part of that too. When you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we'd look bad if they weren't cheering just as loud for us. Hee hee. Can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Toa. Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late. If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch into our preparations. Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, but it looks like duty calls. Good luck preparing for your concert. Thank you. I can't prepare because I gotta do your shit. Gotta do your fucking tasks. No sense in just standing around here. I've got a lot to do in less time than I'd like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finished up before then. Let's get going. Okay. I don't have any bonding events, so there's no bonding going on. There's the red quest. Is any... Whoa, there's so many people. There's a green quest there. Lots of dots. Lots more dots. Sorry we make you do so much for us, but if you think of all these things as personal favors for Toa, you'll probably feel better. Does anyone have like 50 pamphlets they can spare? Forgot about the batch I was supposed to hand out at the auditorium. Should be fine. Knowing Toa, she probably ordered tons of spares. Class 3's event is Gate of Avalon. Don't forget to stop by for a game or two once the festival begins. The hell's Gate of Avalon? It sounds creepy. Here, Hugo, don't even chance it. I'm taking this spot. You go find another spot, you mad rocket. I applied first, Becky. I'm so afraid you'll have to hand that main gate over to me. Oh, shit. There's some argument going on. This old man, janitor Geiler, better get going on the decorations. Some of the materials I need still aren't here yet, though. Maybe I should ask Toe about it when I get a breather. A breather? You're just standing there. Oh, it's you. The auditorium reserved for Class 1 students to practice in. You're clearly not Class 1, so I suggest you go elsewhere. We're gonna fuck you up in the competition. Pardon my French. Hold on, this is backwards. Wait, what? It is? Time to set it up again. You guys just have boards. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go and talk to everybody. It's kind of important. Seeing all this up is pretty tough, but it's gonna be worth it. We'll have a bunch of horse-riding nobles coming through after all, so our plan is to keep things busy by involving everyone who passes by. See some dots hiding back here. Hey, it's Crow. It's been so far. Who's looking the hottest? No big surprise yet. Our reads on the second years were pretty much spot on. As far as the first years go, the Gaius-Whitcomb combo has been pulling in the bets. We nailed that prediction too. Alright, get those prices jacked up as high as you can. Crow, mind explaining what's going on here? Green, buddy, good to see ya. This is just a tiny side project that a few second years are volunteering for, where you turn a fun event into a gambling racket. Hey now, that's just rude. All this is some friendly competition. The jackpot's a year's worth of cafeteria tickets. What would a second year even do with those? Just make sure to keep this a secret, alright? Keep your lips sealed and we'll even cut you in on the plan. Yeah, I'll pass. Right, time for me to get back to work. But you guys, you got this. You bet we do. Damn it, Crow. Always up to no good. Second year classes aren't required to do anything for the festival, so the students can choose to take part or not. Emily and I decided to help the writing club with their event. We may be on the verge of graduation, but that's no reason to get lazy and let the first year show us up. Writing club? Haha, perfect, simply perfect. This year's festival is set to be another success, thanks in no small part to myself. I can hardly wait to see everyone bear witness to Super Stallion. Riding Club is assisting with all the festival's equestrian attractions. We should have this one take part too. You have enough people to get the field all prepared? It seems like tough work. You needn't worry about that. Just focus on aiding the student council and leave matters here to me. Will do. We're planning on having a trial corner for anyone interested in horse riding. Between that and our cooperation with the second years, things will be really busy, but it'll all be worth it if we can show how much fun riding can be. Alright, sure. Right away. And no one else on the field. Let's hit the nitrous for a little bit. Probably check the gyme. Oh, what we got here? Heard a great deal about you, Laura. If you're up for it, I think we might be fun for the two of us to duel. Likewise, I can't think of a swordsman on campus who doesn't know your name. I'm sure that a duel would be fun for the both of us. Aw, shit. Lady duel. Whoa, what the hell's going on in here? What the shit? This can't be normal. Someone must have messed around with it yesterday. Yeah, it's not. Why won't it work? Why? Quit panicking, you guys. We've already sent someone to go grab yours. It's only a matter of time. What the hell is this? This is like whack-a-mole? That's insane. Sorry, but the pool's closed off for now. It would really kill the mood if anyone couldn't swim fell in. Trust me, I empathize. I wouldn't mind a quick dip myself, but I'll resist the urge. Okay, quickly run up here. All good. Out of the hood. Oh, can I pick that up? Nope. It's a bunch of Mishis. Okay, there's a quest there. One of the greeners. Vice-Principal Heinrich. I'm certain that I dropped it around somewhere around here. Something the matter? Nothing I say. Cough for that matter. What are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. You're sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. Be happy to help you look, though. It is quite unnecessary, but if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place. Understood? What an ass. Fucking hate him. As the missing notebook has him even more on edge than usual. I probably should kill him. Oh, I mean talk to him. Sorry. That said, I'm sure I'd be happy to find that notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that, though. Give me the clues. Must have dropped it while making my rounds. The rooftop. It's the only place that makes sense, but then it should be around here. So he seriously dropped it on the roof? Maybe we can figure out where it might be if I head up there. Well, hold on. We'll make our way up there. We'll be selling our freshly grown herbs and seeds if you'd like to grow your own. I can hardly wait to show off everything we've raised here. I should put together some flashy eye-catching signs, too. Okay. Visit the engineering building. Only one person in here, and it's George of the jungle. Oh. Hey there, what's up? Did something happen to your instruments? Just bring them by and I'll fix them right up. They're just fine right now. Thanks for the offer, though. That reminds me, you made all of them yourself, didn't you? Stuff like this reminds me how amazing you really are. Oh, it's nothing. I just modified some instruments I had on hand already, especially compared to the Orbital bike, which I pretty much built from scratch. Unreal, that was all you? Well, the base came from the Ruhr Institute of Technology since they were doing some research on it. But while I was modifying and tuning it, it caught Angie's eye. She was the one who asked me to make sure I complete it even. Helped me pick the parts for it too. So you couldn't really say I built the whole thing on my own. I see. Seems pretty torn up about Angelica's absence too. Excuse me. George, the machine we're using for the Mishi Panic isn't working. Could you come take a look at it? No problem, I'll be right there. I was actually just gonna say. Didn't they say he was on the way? Seems like you're gonna be pretty busy for a while. Better get back to work myself. Sounds good. Just remember to stop by if you need anything. Alright. Yeah, don't need anything though. I'm just kinda chit-chatting. Chat-chitting. Okay, I think I've talked to everyone on the grounds. Except for, a couple more buildings. Probably like 8,000 people in here. Okay, what's Sam up to? Chess Club's finished setting up for the festival, so now I'm helping decorate the cafeteria. Staff here always treats us well, so it's the least I could do to return the favor. Damn it, somehow moved 3 reg out of place while we were talking. What the hell? Needed to perfectly parallel with those tables. This kind of work really brings out your inner perfectionist. 3 reg while we were talking? I don't know what a reg is, like inches, centimeters? I'm looking forward to the Academy Festival, but can hardly believe that Angelica won't be here to see it. Never expected things to turn out this way. What a shame. It really is. I can't think of anyone else in our year with so much spark. Do you think she'll at least be able to visit when the festival's in full swing? She better. I'm gonna have problems. Working hard builds up an appetite, and everyone knows it's hard to work on an empty stomach. You should order something to keep working effectively. We've got enough people helping us for the time being. Your talents will be better used elsewhere. At least give me something. What do you sell? Jewel potage. Cafeteria always gets filled up with visitors while the festival's on. It's always hard work getting the accommodations ready, but every student who pitches in makes it a bit easier. Gonna have to treat them to something later for all their help. Free food! I like the sound of that. Damn it, boxes in the way. Alright. Gee, this place all bang on crazy. Book is done and out for copying and binding. Unfortunately, they still haven't sent us the final copies. I really want to go over them and make sure that everything came out okay. Well, that's life. Let us focus on getting everything else ready while I wait. It's a chess club. He's far too excitable for his own good. Still, these chess classes are a joint effort on our honor as the upper class chess club. Will make them a success. Planning on working together to hold chess classes for the festival. Given the animosity between our clubs last year, we didn't do anything for the festival. That all changes this year. We've joined forces to show everyone just how much fun chess can be. We're intending to be on using the lower class chess club's room for our chess classes. I imagine we'll have more commoners and nobles visiting us but it's only natural. What's wrong with commoners? Gone fishing. Alright, Kenneth. Kenneth, my boy. If you can get him to focus, Rex can shoot some really great landscapes. Our exhibit's really shaping up thanks to him. Hey, that's the school. That said, the ratio of pictures of girls to everything else is a bit high. Wait, is there actually pictures of girls? Hold on, I gotta look. Okay, no. Some landscapes. A sideways landscape. Oh, there's a pool. Someone swimming. Some duplicates of pictures. Okay. Oh, what's over there on the wall? A lot of duplicates. Yeah. Just repeating the pictures. What are you doing for the festival? I know what knowledge you seek. You wish to know what I'm doing for the festival. Wow! How the fuck did she know that? I will be telling fortunes with complete accuracy, courtesy of the crystal ball of the guardian spirit verifies. I can hardly wait to draw unsuspecting festival goers into my lair. She's way too enthusiastic about this, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Oh, my toe is back up here. If we split up and finish the decoration today, we should be able to finish in time. I'm asking any and all second years for help, and that includes you. Get over there. Right. President Toa, here are the authorization letters you mentioned. Leave them to me. They'll be done in a jiffy. She's multitasking even harder than she normally does. She's probably staying busy to keep her mind off Angelica. Damn, man, it sucks. Nope. Alright, let's teleport out to the library. This girl's just standing in here. Been so busy getting ready for the festival that I haven't had time to read lately. It's not so bad though. It's very exciting to see everything our class is doing gradually come together. To be honest, sometimes it makes me feel like the main character in a book. Guess that'd make you a side character. Sorry, Rickatu, I'm the main character. I think that should be enough picture books. I asked my friend for help and she sent me some really nice ones too. Even though setting this up this year's a lot of work, it's always worth it. Can hardly wait to see how excited all the children are, especially the really little ones. Nothing else there. Library, Study Union. Okay, main building. First floor. Oh my god, there's so many things to talk to. You, of course, never have anything to say. Only 2 more days to prepare. Remember that you must apply for permission in order to work past 7 in the evening. Given that every single first year class has already done so, perhaps there's a need for me to mention that. Yep. Bridget's class seems to be doing something big. What could they be up to? Damn it, I need to focus on my own work. Tell you one more time, Uncle Makarov, you gotta spend some time with Instructor Mary during the festival, got it? Less yapping, more helping. By the way, you're off by a reggae there. Huh? Uncle Makarov's so unhealthy that he can't even set up some signs without collapsing into a wheezing mess. But that's why he has a talented and charming niece to help him out. Well, oh, here's one of the quests. Excuse me, I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up? Oh, I am glad to see you. If you have a minute, I'll show you right now. I've got a minute. Let's see it. What a relief. It's right over there. Margarita, he says he's here for the package. Well, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away, too. Come along now. Okay, then. Green investigated the contents of the package. Are these cones? That they are. We were planning on setting up some boundaries for our Stella Garden, but not with anything that garish. None of us ordered them by mistake either. We suspect they were meant for another class. I mentioned I'm pretty sure I saw some cones on the field. I'll take these over there and ask around. You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we'll leave this matter in your capable hands. Okay, so we got Cone Quest going. Colette, Reen, these are some of the cutest accessories I've ever seen. Didn't know we were into that same stuff. What? want to collect some full accessory sets, but I've never really stayed focused long enough to complete a whole one. Guess it wouldn't hurt to ask, if you collect any accessory sets, could I have them by any chance? What should I do? Yeah. How about this one? This is so cute, thanks. I do feel kind of bad not giving you anything in return, though. Oh, I know, how about this? Took out a sparkling stone. Whoa, what is it? It's a pretty rock. I found it at this weird shop when I was vacationing in the east with my family. Just looking at it gives me this sense of inner peace, like it has some kind of special power or something. I hope you like it. Zemurian ore shard. Ooh. Thanks, I'm sure I will. If any more sets, shirk all your responsibilities and bring them to me. I have 2 more sets. Here's some cute accessories. Mishi set. Mishi set. Oh wow, this is so cute, thanks. I just happen to have another pretty rock. Look how sparkly it is. Oh, these are probably used for something. Any more sets? Shirk your responsibilities. Okay, here's some good accessories you got there. If you collect any more, would you pass them my way? Animal strap. Animal strap. Oh wow, I'm glad I didn't sell my accessories. Guess who gets another pretty rock? My last one, actually. It's a Marian ore shard. Thanks, I'm sure I will. I should be thanking you here. Wouldn't have all these adorable accessories without your help. So was I just walking around with them just attached to my body, and she's like, oh my god, I must have them. We should kick back and talk accessories sometime. I want to know about your favorites. Sure, that doesn't sound half bad. I'll let you know when I get some time. Never. Ain't nobody got time for that. Excuse me, instructor. Well, there's a question there, but that's later. Save that for later. Oh, who's in here? I think I have 1, 2, 3. Adamantine steak. Frozen soup. Hampering rice. Okay, give all my dishes. Nightheart. Imagine the recent crisis there has a significant effect on the outcome. Indeed, regardless, an overwhelming majority voted in favor. I suspect we shall see significant developments very shortly. In the meantime, I plan on returning to Grellia Fortress. Understood. I wish you the best of luck. Not gonna be at the festival? Oh shit. Hidden quest. Even though you're still a first year, so you've already been awarded 3 of the 4 Lionheart medals. Simply outstanding. We only see students of your caliber once every 10 years, and that's if we're lucky. I haven't really done anything worth commending on my own, though. So many people have guided me along the way. My classmates, Instructor Sarah, President Toa in the second years. Without all of them, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish anything. Glad to see that you recognize that. I have had the pleasure of watching over all of you and witnessing your achievements for the past half year now. I can confidently say you've all grown superbly both in body and mind. Some say it's a little hasty, but I believe the time is right. Does this mean? Indeed, I hereby award you the final Lionheart Medal as a symbol of your achievements here at Thor's, the Medal of Heroism. Yeah! In addition, I want to give you a present of my own. One of these is used by Sarah, and the other is used by Nightheart. Choose whichever you prefer. Oh, gotta go with my lady. Thor. Thank you, sir. It's a true honor to receive this. That medal signifies that its bearer is a true hero. Don't sully that by resting on your laurels now. I can't imagine you would, though. I have high hopes for Class 7. We'll accomplish from here on out. I'm just sure if we'll be able to measure up to your expectations, but together we will do everything in our power to try. That's reassuring. I see great things to come for every last one of you. Heart of a Lion. Achievement! I just got an achievement, guys. It's gonna say it's in the book. It doesn't say who gets them. Well, maybe. Hold on. Nope. Doesn't say who gets them. I should announce that to everybody because I'm so badass. Okay, second floor. Bunch more stuff. Hey, Elliot, my boy. The Wind Orchestra is planning on holding some basic music classes. We'll be performing the fanfare for the opening ceremony too, so your schedule's looking pretty busy. Well, just make sure you don't overwork yourself, okay? Thanks, I'll be sure to keep myself as fresh as I can. My sister's coming to see our concert too, so I'm feeling pretty motivated. I'm planning on holding music classes for beginners during the festival. Anyone can enjoy listening to music, and I think anyone can enjoy playing it. Hope that everyone who stops by can find the right instrument for them. The Wind Orchestra's plans for the festival are shaping up nicely. The whole club is putting in so much work that any and all visitors are nearly guaranteed a wonderful time. Since everything is going smoothly over there, I should go check on the art and cooking clubs. The students aren't the only ones keeping busy at this time of year. Okay. Not the only ones keeping busy. Hey, Milliam. Hey, Reen. Listen, I've been improving all the recipes we're going to use for our club's cooking classes. Well, it's really dedicated of you. I'm kind of surprised, really. Munch. I'm a member here, too, so Munch, I gotta do my part. Should have known it was just another excuse to eat. Yes, it is. I feel like this is like the fun chapter. Nothing too serious going on. Maybe at the end something will happen. Clara left organizing the show to me. It's a new experience, for sure, but it feels like work worth doing. I'll do what I can to show off all of our artwork. That reminds me, you finished all your painting, didn't you? Looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I hope you'll have enough time to come see our show. And she hasn't moved. I've already finished the piece I want to display for the festival. If you want to display something, just do it. Whatever's fine. Yeah, she's working on something new. She was working on a horse thing before. Okay, let's see what's on the other side, and then to the rooftop to do the quest. Because I'm the best around. I want to serve some green tea ice cream, so I went all the way to Heimdall to get some recipes. Tell you what, how about I teach you one? Fuck yeah! Yes, mixed gelato. And to the roof. The roof is on fire. Hugo from Class 3's crepes are a little too close to my pies for comfort. Oh well, not gonna let slow sales get me down. Crow was supposed to help me out, but he seems to have left me in the lurch. What could he be up to? Yeah. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a while ago. Brief rundown of the situation. I see, that would make sense. Yeah, he was up here. Came along to check up on how everything was going, using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all of our arrangements. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time? Just about there, right where you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. You overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railing a bit for that one, which means he probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. No worries, best of luck. Leaned over here? Oh shit. Okay, so Academy Field. Haha. Excuse me, may I ask you something? My goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help? Not exactly. Situation, you're looking for a notebook. I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. They might be what you're looking for. Fantastic, that's my next stop then. This might even be faster than I thought. Do you see where they went? Something about going someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Oh, that's a great lead as it is. Somewhere quiet. I think I might know where they are. No time to waste. I better keep going. Is it over here? It's not quiet. This is the other quest. Oh, it's the other quest. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Yes, these are the cones we plan on using for Super Stallion. It took so long to arrive that I started wondering if I'd listed the wrong address or something. Thanks to you, our preparations continue as scheduled. Happy I could help. I'm sure the student council's running themselves ragged, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. Oh shit. Oh. While we're waiting on our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. You can see it over there. We had our hands full here, so we hadn't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Need to have it inside? Freshly printed books. I know where this goes to. A sizable number of them, I might add. These are probably stock rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I took care of these? I might know who they're meant for, so I can take them to their rightful owners. If it wouldn't be a bother, that would be great help to all of us. By all means, take the books to their rightful owners. I will, thank you. Okay, someplace quiet can only mean one thing. Oh yeah. They probably thought they found porn. Now this is a good find. What do you think of it about this photo, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. Wonder who it belongs to, though. The notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so it's maybe one of the nobles. Excuse me, guys. You found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Oh crap, guess that answers our question about the owner. Oh well, here you go. Black leather notebook. Looks like it matches the description, which means it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. Wanted to have a better look at her, too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn. Oh well, it's probably for the best it gets returned to its owner. Guys seem pretty devoted to her, too. If we try to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. Yeah. What are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back into the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, alright? Sure. What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. I should head straight back and return to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I just turned it in at reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan, too. Nice. She isn't that well known in the Empire, but I guess you Class 7 types are pretty worldly. Now I'm really curious about what's in here. What, do I look at it? Nope. Can't even look at it. Let's go just Heinrich. Wish they could have just gone to the damn courtyard, right? Boom. You again. Busy, a concept you seem not to have familiarized yourself with. State your business without delay. I found a black leather notebook and I thought it might be yours. Yep. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't have happened to look inside it, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course, how could I have expected such privacy-infringing behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? You dropped a picture. Is this? Guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. Who the fuck is she? Almost naked. Seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer you call one of the greatest artists of our time? Some dancer? Foolishness. Utter foolishness. She is a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe, Arc en Ciel. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. Never even heard of them. They are known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that blow your mind. Arc en Ciel represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were closed to their glory until I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's operas receive. There is no shame in admiring Rixia Mao's many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Shame, I say. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she is through hard work and dedication. Is it any wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terrorist attack in Crossbell has impacted Arc en Ciel just as it would any other citizens, but I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support as they continue their climb. We shall support Rixia Mao. Oh shit. It's the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well, allow me to thank you for turning my notebook that said you are to seal your memories of this discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to re-emerge. Yes, sir. Golden Bell. This is not a bribe, understood? It is a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind the other classes, I hope that this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so that you do not bring shame upon this Academy. Yes, sir. We'll be sure to meet your expectations. Duly noted. Jesus. And then he's just sitting in the chair. He's fapping it over there. He's getting his fap on. Okay, I know where. Student Union. Lady up here was mentioning books. I wish our books would get here. Here you go. Oh no, maybe not. Damn it. Shit, now I'm lost. Guess I was wrong. I didn't even look at the map. I just ran up here thinking this has gotta be where it goes. Alright. Now down here. Now I gotta find the damn books. Alright, Canada front gate. Bookstore. Why the fuck didn't I not think the bookstore? I'm so stupid. Okay, let's go turn in some dishes first. I have dishes. Wild mix. No, this is delicious looking food existed. Thank you very much. This should be a great help. Oh. Need to offer unique dishes. Fish nuggets. And quartet pudding. Okay. There's not much people to talk to in the town. That's a good thing. Hey, Celine Dion. Yeah. I think there have been a few times where I've forgotten her. I'm gonna spend the whole festival with Rosine. So excited I can't even sleep. Let's just ignore Kay for now and get excited for the festival. It's the biggest event in Trista and it only happens once a year, so we've gotta go all out and make it count. Let's go to the bookstore. Go to the bookstore. Hello, bookstore. Hello, how are your festival professions? Have to, in any way you can. All you need to do is ask. Believe it or not, I have a package for you. At least I think I do. Oh, so they delivered it to the wrong place, did they? Here, I was thinking it was delayed by the high volume of shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad it's here now, though I do regret taking up your time when you're so busy. Don't worry about it. The Academy's close enough that it wasn't a problem. It's kind of you. This reminds me, though, someone else's package has been delivered to me, too. Would you mind if I had a look? Not at all. Looked in there myself to see if it was something I'd ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books, but they're certainly not a regular stock. Okay, this one has to go to the other one. These are different. The books are so slim. Maybe a short story? I think one of the students in the Academy might have ordered these. Maybe something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival. If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take them and try to figure out who I know. The place I went to just a second ago. Taking out your time with busy work, but thank you very much for doing this. Well, he got a shop. He's probably got books. Yes, he does. Philosophy of Blade. Since I'm here, talk to people. I should go to the festival myself when I find the time. I do need to visit Edel after all. Of course, I also want to see the flowers everyone in the gardening clubs work so hard to raise. I'm bored, so I've been handing out flyers about what the gardening club's doing for the festival. Want one? No, I should probably save them for the people in town. I'll be visiting everyone's events during the festival anyway. Fine by me. And what you going on over here? So exciting to see you all students running here and there. If you're this busy, then this year's festival will be sure exciting. Oh, how fun it's gonna be. Got a little, it's old man dude. Old man Euler. Independence nonsense coming from Frostbell's nothing but talk, I'd say. Can't just gain your independence by tossing a bunch of mirror around. Besides, I hear Crossbill's government is completely incompetent, with the state's politicians arguing all the time. Things will fall through soon enough, you can count on that. Anyone in here got something? I'd like to go to the Academy Festival one day. We're always too busy whenever it's going on ourselves, though. Such is the fate all waitresses are doomed to, I suppose. Crossbow is reeling from a terrifying attack right now. Apparently, support for the independence is on the rise over there due to the sheer number of victims. It feels like there's been nothing but bad news, and I'm afraid that things are only getting worse. Talk. He looks everyone's almost done with their festival setup. Just don't get all excited about finishing up and forget to take a break. Last thing we want is for you to get burned out before the thing even starts. Be a pity if you couldn't enjoy it. Okay, you've got nothing important to say. Gotta go to the radio station for a quest. Some important work just sprang up, so my dad won't be able to make it to the festival. We were so excited to go together too. Sigh. Oh well, I suppose I'll just have to tag along with Rosine then. Hey ladies, Emily and Theresia asked me to buy some materials for them. I meant to ask, how did your outfits turn out in the end? They were changed a little bit from the original designs, weren't they? Well, everything's fine. You get to see them this evening. What was with the ominous pause? I might have bumped into Lisa while I was out doing some shopping for the literature club. No matter where you look, you can tell the whole academy's humming with activity right now. Reminds me, how are things coming along with your club short story collection, the one I have in my inventory? Last time we talked about it, you mentioned the content was a little graphic. Well, no worries, I managed to get all that matter settled. Dorothy agreed to tone the material down to a more acceptable standard. She certainly didn't make it easy, though. Sounds like Emma had her work cut out for her. Right, what you got? Nothing new? Nothing new. Planned on closing up shop when the festival started so I could take Tyzel to see it, but I gotta meet some punk client because they want to do business all of a sudden. Tyzel, don't go to the festival on your own and leave me behind. Who's the punk client? Is that something I'm gonna have to deal with? I'm not going to the dorms. Oh, hold on. Oh, you know who's in the pawn shop? Sarah. Here you go, that'll run, yeah, 27,800. Ouch, no repeat customer discounts in your store, are there? This bill better include the information too. Of course it does, don't bite my head off. Sounds like the red constellation is still kicking back in Crossbill. It's anyone's guess as to where though. I can't believe they're still hanging around there after a terrorist attack on that scale. Could you pass that info along to Toval for me? Sound like they're discussing the recent terrorist attack in Crossbill. I guess Instructor Sarah's just as stressed about everything going on as we are. It's like the world's falling apart. Sounds like your festival preparations are going really well. Stay focused and leave the grown-up stuff to us adults, okay? Don't you start rehearsing at the crack of dawn tomorrow too. Doing too much will burn you out quick, you know. It's our world we live in, but that's nothing you kids should worry yourselves about. Not until life beats you down into a grouchy old man like me. Just forget about it until it hits you. Okay, nothing there. Oh man, this episode's getting long. Okay, we should probably try to finish. Let's go to Trista radio station. Actually, there's no teleport. No, I meant to go to the boutique. Let's say, no, I meant to go to Cafe and Inn, and then run outside, and then go this way. All right, you fool. Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you could make it at all. Our specials tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want us to say during it. We could go ahead without them, but it'd feel kind of unfair if we did. Imagine it would probably just slip their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone's events coverage, so I'm sorry they put you through this. Don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You won't see me complaining that the students are making it better. The Academy's been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month too. Sorry, we don't have time to shoot the breeze about that. So you got the time to get this done? Of course. You bet. We'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You're the man. Still waiting on replies from Class 1, 5, and the Occult Research Society. Don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for their operetta, so I'm sure that's where we'll find everyone. 5's Mushy Panic being set up in the gymnasium, which leaves the Occult Research Society. I guess I'll go to their club room. Let's get going. Anyone else in here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I think we have all the accepted quests, except for the one that I have to finish. We're gonna probably stop here, and we'll finish them in the next episode. Finish them and do the other quest and whatever else happens in the chapter. I'm kind of excited to see. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cool content. When we hit 1,000 subs, we're gonna have a giveaway. Yeah. So, I guess this is, what chapter is this? Did they even say the name of the chapter? I don't think they have yet. Chapter 7. So, yes, subscribe for more cool content. Hit that like button to like the video. Comment below if you have more things to talk about. And hit the notification bell to get notified when the next video of this series and any other series happens on the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.